Hey, this is Tom Medlock, sprint number 1 for Engine 2. Welcome back. So what I got to do here is I have a list of things that should have been fixed from the last quarter, and a lot of it I couldn't find any issues for. So for instance, the scene manager, if you go into here, you can see that all of this is private. All this stuff is private, and the only friend class I have is Engine. And if we go into game.cpp, there is no directly accessed variables. So if you could just I don't know, maybe clarify for me, I guess, and just give me, examples so I can fix them, because I don't doubt that maybe they're there and I'm overlooking them because I'm kind of dumb. The destructor is not used to clean up the memory. I did do that. I'll show you that when I run the demo. As for the input, or as for the draw system, again, I didn't find any accessed variables. If we go into here, you can see that there's a drawable and all this stuff is private. So except for the drawable registration command, I friend classed that in the manager. Other than that, the drawable manager is only there so that the position can be saved. So yeah, other than that, the only things are the registration commands that are friend classed. For the inputable, I am confused about that, because I'm not sure what you mean by that. You say that there's incorrect deregistration registration. The way this works is if all those submit commands are copied, looking at the only inputables, you're modifying the one registration command you have. So to register multiple key in one frame means you're overwriting that one command. I don't, because it does work. When I go into here and I duplicate the registration, it does crash the game. So I followed the chain of command and it makes sense. There's no copies being made or anything like that. So I'm just a little confused by that. Maybe I need a little bit more clarification on that, or maybe to look into it more. The registration state is managed for that. The alarmable system, again, with this, some methods should be private protected. I guess I got to look at that further or something. The registration for the collidables is handled. Let me go into the collidables and register it twice, so you can see that that it is in fact registering. Maybe I got to go into the enemy, the tank body over here. And then if I register the collision twice, you'll see that it'll crash the game, saying that it's already been registered and it can't be registered again because there's already one there. So that's taken care of. Let's see what else we got here. I'll show you that that's been corrected. I did redo the image manager, so now the image manager is not a sprite manager anymore. It is an image manager. Where is the asset managers? Right here. So now there's an image manager, and inside the image manager I have a list of images, and then you can see here that it'll load, and it'll also load with the other style so that the image can be a flyweight of the actual image. So this is done. I'm not sure what you mean by the game object lifecycle. I need clarification, because I do have factories in my game. I can show you that when I run the demo. The B sphere is deleted on destruction. I'll show you that as well. Draw manager not cleaning up its command list. I did correct that. If we go into the visual manager, the visualizer draw manager, let's go to collision and then collidable tools and the visualizer draw manager. I did do a cleanup now, so there is a visual draw manager deleted. So I'll run the game, and then I'll show you that the things are being deleted. There is a factory for those objects, so the game lifecycle is being used. I'm just, I just gotta figure it out a little bit more, or just have a little bit more detail so I can understand. So if I exit out of it, you can see that these bullets are deleted. They're recycled. Enemy tanks are recycled. So there is a game object lifecycle. It shows how much is in the list, and then when it's all over, It deletes all the bullets that were alive. It goes ahead and it deletes the visualizer draw manager. It deletes the collidable groups. It deletes the collision test pair commands. That must be something. The scene manager is deleted. What are we missing here that needed to be deleted? It's probably that thing that says delete is probably the one thing that I modified to be deleted. Destructor's not used to clean up manager for the scene manager. Yeah, the scene manager is deleted now, so I showed you that the scene manager is deleted. And B sphere is already deleted. That was probably the B sphere that's supposed to be. That's probably what that is. If we go into here and we go into the visualizer, and the visualizer deleted is right here. Visualizer deleted up here, so this is being deleted. Let's see. I wish I knew what that was, but it's not on our list, so I guess it doesn't really matter for right now. I don't want to take up too much time on this video. Alright, so that is everything from the last engine. If there's anything I didn't finish, then just go ahead and let me know. I did some research on finite state machines. Very interesting, by the way. I thought they were actually really fascinating. And, you know, obviously there's some example code. I also used the Centipede state machine. I was researching into that a little bit, looking over that. Doing some reading in here. This is actually a terrible state machine because he actually does a switch. You'd be so mad about this. Where is it? The switch that he has right here. Case, if, case. So I guess it's not a terrible switch, but it's still a switch nonetheless. So here's my idea. I'm thinking that, and this is totally just a prototype, so I wanna run this by you. This is how I would do it. I would do it. The game object would have a state-based class with a state. Oops. And the state-based class would have getNextState, and these would be abstract functions, so they would have to be overwritten. Then they would also be execute. So in the game object update, the state would execute, and the state would get the next state after. And then an example, you know, of some derived classes would be like attack, search, repair. And these would just be some of the examples of how it would go from one thing to the other. And this would obviously be what the player would do. This would just be kind of sort of how the system would work, I guess. And then this is kind of how it would execute. Again, I'm completely open to suggestions or, you know, saying maybe this isn't enough or, you know, you need to do more. Yeah, this is just, you know, after my research of looking through all this stuff, this kind of was what I was looking at anyways. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for Sprint 1. Feedback much appreciated. And, yeah, thank you.